My first seizure was a grand mal seizure, and I was 13 years old, and I was on the way to a volleyball game with my friends. And as I was getting off the bus, that's where the grand mal seizure started, and I fell to the ground. And of course, my friends freaked out. And one of them, though, was, I guess, had the courage. She put a bag under my head, and she was very helpful, while other people ran to get the coach. And so that's how my first seizure happened. And then obviously I went to doctors. I did all sorts of tests, MRIs, EEGs, CAT scans, blood tests, back and forth. And then a few days, between the first and the second seizure, I had another grand mal seizure, which confirms it's epilepsy. I've taken many medications, and I've done alternative medicine, which is, I've done Reiki, Chinese acupuncture, and attunement therapy. And I've taken many different medications, starting with Tegretol, and then Depakine, Topomax, Lamictal, and Capra, a generic for Capra. And my seizures are drug resistant, so my only hope was surgery. And I was very much against for a very long time, but only a fear of what, the outcome later on. But then 25 years down the line, I decided it's either now or never, because waiting too long, you can't have the surgery, and my seizures can get worse. At that point, they're still at the right temporal lobe, single point in my brain. But if it spreads and they become, the center part of my brain, I can't have a surgery. There's 1% death rate. So that when I heard that, I kind of froze. But yeah, you can also get run over by a car. That's exactly my surgeon's words. So what else? You could go blind. You could lose your memory. There's many things, brain damage. And thankfully, none of that happened. And also after the post-surgery recovery time, 40 days, but it's something you can actually, get past. It's not, it's much better than staying with epilepsy. It's the most common surgery for seizures that are originating from a single point in your brain. And what they do is they remove the entire anterior portion of the temporal lobe. And so not everyone can have this surgery, but most people with the same, diagnosis as mine would probably be able to do it. And it's very successful. Of course, it's not a decision you can make overnight, but it's, for me, it's changed my life completely. It's changed my life because I went back to driving. I am more involved with my children's activities. They used to go to activities, and I sometimes used to take them to the park walking, but you're more involved, and they're so happy, that you're involved. They see you just like the other mothers, your presence, so that's really important. A lot of things that I had to depend on people, I do on my own, and I try to pay back everybody that's, been there for me, even though I know I don't have to, but that's just me. And so I do my part. And what else? It changed my life. Yeah, it's amazing. It's you don't have to worry about epilepsy, constantly worrying about having a seizure. And so it has changed my life completely. There is life on the other side of epilepsy. Do not let this disorder, rob you of your childhood. Just move forward with life. And find your power from within. And for parents and sisters, brothers, husbands, wives, and the community, show people that it's okay, help them, support them, and just don't make them feel different. That's something very important for me. Nobody ever made me feel different. I was normal, and yeah, for mothers and fathers, again, sisters, brothers, husband, who are the main circle, your love will help them survive. It's that simple. That's what kept me going. Otherwise, I don't know where I would be.